All right, everybody. So we're going to start off with a song called Better on My Own by the Hughes Effects. It goes like this. Let me know how the balance is, by the way.
We used to walk on water, now we're sinking like a stone. And I got a feeling I'll be better on my own. Our love was a river, now it's gone dry as a bone. And I got a feeling I'll be better on my own. I see the sun on the horizon, the cold air has opened my eyes, and I finally realize what I gotta do. They tell me that we didn't give it a chance, we need to take some time to rekindle our romance. But I know that you know that we know that our love is through. I'm packing my bags and I'm leaving tonight, headed destination unknown. And I got a feeling I'll be better on my own. Someday you'll reach for me and remember that you're all alone. And I got a feeling I'll be better on my own. You never said goodbye, I never saw you cry. You never even asked me why. We played ourselves for fools, thought we could break the rules. This game was always ours to
What's up, Kelly?
climbed every mountain and turned over every stone, and I got a feeling I'll be better on my own. We had a day in the sunshine and now
What's up, Tiff?
we're rolling in the catacombs, and I got a feeling I'll be better on my own. I got a feeling I'll be better on my I got a feeling I'll be better on my own. I got a feeling I'll be better on my own.
Hell yeah. Welcome in, everybody. Woohoo! All right, let's break it down. I don't have right on, Tiff. I don't exactly have a plan for what we're gonna do here, but I thought I might talk about that. That's it. KRA Radio. Let me do this. Let me just get that. So we got Better on My Own by the Hughes Effect. All right, so here's Chris to answer your question. What's going on music theory wise? I guess I'll break it down a little. And I was thinking about this all week, and I just wanted to mention that I'm not trying to do this as like a rate songs or anything like that. I just like talking about how songs are made. And hello, Budman. How you doing? Okay, so I'm hearing it in B. And so the verse riff, I'm hearing it goes B, steps down, kind of like an A sharp over F sharp major, like sort of stepping to the 5 chord, then the 6 chord, and then the 4 chord, which is E. then it skips over the G sharp minor to E, which is neat because it has a feeling of, the idea of being better off on your own, having to make a leap. It starts off stepping down, but then it jumps. You know what I mean? That's what I got with the verse. It feels, and I know Chris told me in a message that he wasn't really thinking at all about the music theory when he wrote this, which is very cool. But yeah, it's sort of like, that's what I'm hearing it as. And then the chorus part is really cool because it jumps to the flat 7, which in this case is A, steps down to that G sharp minor we've heard before, and it goes to the chord 1, which is B, but then at the end of it, it goes to chord 5, which I don't know if you did this on purpose, Chris, but that's a great move because it very easily resolves back to 1. Or it sets up an expectation that we'll resolve back to 1, but then we don't because we go back to the flat 7. So kind of like this: A, G sharp minor, B, F sharp, A, slip down to G sharp minor, B major, sharp major, and then at the end of the chorus it hits E, which is really neat because in the verses end with E, so this E sets us back up to go to the verse on B. So I think that's all really cool. It's really tight songwriting. It fits pop rock really well. I guess, Chris, did you have any questions about the song that you wrote? Because I'm kind of just talking into space right now. Right on. Well, just to give you an idea of some of those chords, in B major we have 5 sharps. B major is actually a really great scale to learn on piano because you can't see my hands on the keyboard, but the way it works out is the B and the E are natural, and when you play a B major scale, your thumb hits the B and the E, B and the E, and then the rest are black notes. So it's really good at, the B major scale is really good at learning how to be comfortable on the black notes All the black keys. It's true. Right on. All right. Yeah, everybody follow everybody. I tend to curate good people here. So I trust, if I know your name, you're probably a good person here. And you know how it goes. Everybody follow everybody. All right. So in the key of B, chord 1 would be B major. Whoa, what's up, Miko? Your new favorite show is live right now. B. Yeah, B is awesome, eh? I was just telling everybody it's great for practicing agility on the black notes. Okay, so that would be, so B in the key of B major is chord 1. Then we have this sort of, it steps down. The bass, it's a strong movement in the bass because it goes a semitone, but really what it is if you look at F sharp major, which would be chord 5 in the key of B, and if you were to take the root, the F sharp, and put it on top, you notice that on the bottom there's that A sharp, then the C sharp, then the F sharp. So what we have is we're stepping down, but we're kind of going from chord 1 to chord 5. Yeah. You know, Miko makes a good point. C major, even though it's the key everybody starts learning piano on, it can be a bit difficult because there's kind of nothing to grab onto in C. B is a lot easier to play, actually. Anyway, so we're doing chord 5, but we're inverting it so that we get that nice downward motion, which leads us into chord 6, which is G sharp minor. And then we go to E, which is chord 4. So all these chords really play well together. They're all from the same key, and they're all going to sound great. And the second time, we skip over the G sharp minor and hit E. All right, and then for the chorus, we get almost okay. Let's see. Let's talk about that because that's interesting. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. That is Let It Be with Chris's chords. And it kind of works, doesn't it? Even though it technically isn't the chords to Let It Be, but it's in the similar vein. If we were to do it more closer to the actual chords of Let It Be, what would it be? It would be, I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. So it's a little bit, it's actually a bit different. Hit song recipe. Well, the hit part of it is that really we're looking at chord 1, chord 5, chord 6, and chord 4. I mean, you put those chords in any order in a song, and you're probably going to get a hit. And what's also really cool is like I said, the way it steps down, because it leads the air. Just, it feels smooth to listen to. And it kind of jumps. A little bit surprising. Because I think if someone was writing the song and doing a worse job at it, they might just say, okay, well, that's the idea. We're just going to repeat it. And then we're going to repeat it again. Da, da, da. And they might, you know what I mean? But the fact that there's that extra space where it jumps to the E, it makes it more interesting. So that's the first one. We're going to jump. Right? Alright, and then for the chorus, we're going to go to the flat 7, which is A in this case. Step down to G sharp minor. Go to chord 1, which is B. Hey, what's up, Julie? Go to chord 5, which is F sharp. And repeat that. Alright, and then we're going to step down to chord 4. This is where we're about to get into the solo section. So hit it with B. It's the regular verse chords. Alrighty. Belle did a solo. Excellent. Say good job to Belle for me. Alrighty. So that was the Hughes effect. Better on my own. You know what? Let's just play it again. So if you have an instrument with you and you can't see Kev, I am right here. Da, 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 da. Is anyone else having that problem? Check, 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 check. Doing a little check, check. Okay. Budman, I see your message and you see me seeing your message. Oh, weird. Okay. Okay. Right on, Julie. Okay. Excellent. We are not having tech issues. Perfect. Excellent. Yeah, so if you guys have an instrument in your hands, let's jam this out one more time. I'll call out the chords.
We
B.
used to walk on water, now
And then
we're sinking like a stone.
E.
And I got a feeling I'll be better on my own. Our love was a river, now it's gone dry as a bone.
Right on,
I got
Bubba.
a feeling I'll be better on my own. I see the sun on the horizon. The cold air has opened my eyes, and I finally realize what I gotta do. They tell me that we didn't give it a chance. We need to take some time to rekindle our romance. But I know that you know that we know that our love is through.
It's hard to say all the chord names in time.
I'm packing my bags and I'm leaving tonight, headed destination unknown. And I got a feeling I'll be better on my own. Someday you'll reach for me and remember that you're all alone. And I got a feeling I'll be better on my own.
The A,
You never said goodbye.
G sharp minor,
I never saw you cry.
B,
You never even asked
F sharp.
me why.
Do it again.
We played ourselves for fools. Thought we could break the rules. This game was always ours to lose.
Step down to E. Get ready for a solo. Going to the verse chords. tail at the end there. We got a little bit of modalness. Or we go to G, A, B. Love that end. On my own. It's like, I'm gonna win. Hey, Bagel Bones. How are you? The ending was rad, yeah. Yeah, a really great song. Was that, Chris, did that song take a long time to write, or was it sort of just threw it out there? Because I tend to think about songwriting, like I overthink, and when people just put music out, it blows my mind. 1 hour, wow. That's wild. I guess there's got to be some element of songwriting where it's like if you can get it out quick, then you can get it done. But if you sit on it too long, it's like it becomes harder and harder to release. Alrighty, let's move on to the next song. The next song we're going to do is a kick-ass song called Noctambulism, which I had to look up. It means or is related to sleepwalking. This is by Rachel's band, The Western Civilization. We are in A. Cheers, Chris. So this song has a piano in it. I'm going to try to not step on it. But the chords, we're in A here, so let me call them out. The loop is about to start again. We're going to start on A.
Well,
A.
I'm sleepwalking round your
Down to 6, F sharp minor.
Feeling fucked up, but nothing's new.
Down to 5, which is E.
Now you've changed, it ain't the
To 4,
same.
which is D.
I swear that it's the truth.
Back to 1, A. And now the loop is going to loop again.
Well, I watched the light dance around your skin, and you pushed me down. No, you never let me in, but it's okay, because I am afraid.
Hello.
You know you can't play.
We're in a sort of a bridge thing. D,
Get all sorts of nervous anxiety when
E,
you're around. I wanna drown in
D,
your eyes. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
F sharp minor. E. Oh, no way. Hi, Reggie. Okay, keep following the chords. F sharp minor.
Carpet becomes a canvas for the lies you spill
What a rad song that is. And I love the comparison of Monsters and Men. I definitely agree. I hear where that's coming from. All right, guys. Let's talk about these chords. Talk about these chords. All right. So, speaking of chords 1, 4, 5, and 6, we are now in the key of A, which has 3 sharps. And in the key of A is going to be our chord 1. F sharp minor is chord 6. E is chord 5. And D is chord 4. Back to A. It works. It so much music is felt more than it's thought about, right? And so if the chords feel good, then they feel good, and these sort of classic chord progressions are always going to feel good. It's just in our human nature. So let's try it along. If you guys want to jam with me, play at a little slower pace. Another neat thing about this is that we return to A, but this isn't where it loops. It's going to loop 3 and 4, and now it loops. To 6. Five. 4. Back to 1. Oh yeah, and the main riff has a major 7th vibe to it, where most of the notes are from the A major triad, but we add in a 7th. Chord 2 in A major is going to be B minor. So if you think of, there we go there. Maybe it's a little bit difficult to parse out there, but there's A major, and then chord 2 is going to be B minor. Just to go through the other ones, chord 3 is going to be C sharp minor, chord 4 is D, chord 5 is E, chord 6 is F sharp minor, chord 7 is G sharp diminished, and then back to A. So those are your diatonic chords, Kelly. You got it. Beautiful. Diminished chords are weird. I also want to point out is last time we were doing this, I pointed out how powerful going from 5 down to 4 is. And this song does that. Now, it's not bluesy, but it's so many genres use that 5 and 4 together back to 1. Yeah, that's right. Whoever stays for music theory, that's ridiculous. But when we hit E, that's chord 5. And then we go down to D, which is chord 4. Back to chord 1. So in many, many, many songs, 5, 4, 1. It's just a really, really powerful feeling that you can use time and time again in your songwriting. Excellent. Well, thanks for the gifts and the claps, guys. I'm gonna do songs from this community, so you know who to invite if you want to send out some shares. But let's we're gonna get you up to speed, Julie. But also, Julie's a fantastic example of how you don't need music theory to tell you anything about what to do, because she can pull out 2 chord songs like nobody's business. Nice to meet you, Reggie, and thank you for that song. It's awesome. Go check out The Western Civilization, everybody. It's going to be what I'm playing this weekend. And Summon the Elves, yes. Alrighty. What do we have next here, folks? What do we have? I gotta see who's here. Who's here? Lots of good people are here. Who are we gonna do? Okay. How about let's do this song. Sure, you've all heard this. It's popcorn and coffee.
Well, that kitchen.
What key are we in? Let me figure it out.
Familiar smell. Brewing in the pond I know so well.
Bernie.
And your memory is all I'll ever have.
Chord 4, which is A.
And your smile
Chord 5, which
in
is B.
a worn-out photograph.
E.
I eat popcorn, drink coffee, 'cause it's easy to make.
Oh, let's go to 5.
I eat popcorn, drink coffee, push a button and you wait. I eat popcorn, drink coffee, since my baby ran away.
The A.
I eat popcorn,
It's chord 5.
coffee, and I ain't got no stay.
1. Yeah.
Been a year since you went away. I've been memorizing all the things I say. If the prettiest girl that I know comes back to the one that loves her so, I eat popcorn, drink coffee, 'cause it's easy to make. I eat popcorn, drink coffee. You push a button and you wait. I eat popcorn, drink coffee. Since my baby went away. I eat popcorn, drink coffee. 'Cause I ain't got no stick.
Play it, Barrett. Hey, Laura.
I eat popcorn, drink coffee. 'Cause it's easy to make. I eat popcorn, drink coffee. Push a button and you wait. I eat popcorn, drink coffee. Since my baby went away. I eat popcorn, drink coffee. 'Cause I ain't got no stick.
Awesome. So that's a jam in E. Very classic key for guitar blues. Hey, Grandpa Rufus. That's a great song. All right, we're gonna break it down a little. So we're mostly using. Now I said we were talking a lot about chord 1, chord 4, chord 5, and chord 6. This one uses just chord 1, 4, and 5. And look how mileage you can get out of that. So E is going to be our chord 1. To A, which is chord 4. Chord 5, which is B. Back to chord 1. Jam along if you got it. And then for the chorus, it's a slightly different. I eat popcorn, drink coffee. We're gonna go to B, 'cause it's easy to make. And then we're gonna stay on B, but add the 7th. I drink popcorn and drink coffee. I push a button and you wait. I eat popcorn and drink coffee. We're gonna go to 4. Since my baby ran away. There's 4. Step up to 5. I eat popcorn and drink coffee. 'Cause I ain't got no chord 1. Can I make it ragtime? I actually don't know how to play ragtime. Is that going to stop me from trying? Maybe. It's about as close as I can get right now. I have to actually. That's the second time I've been asked if I can do ragtime. I got to actually put that in my hands. Okay. Let's hear what Miko says. So, I guess we're on chord 1, and then by the time we work up to the chord 5, kind of like that. There you go. That's more gospel. Okay. Kind of like that. Just like that. Hit the 4 and then keep going. I eat popcorn and drink coffee, 'cause it's easy to make. Oops. Wrong chord 5. I drink coffee and eat popcorn. I push a button and you wait. Chord 1. I eat popcorn and drink coffee since my baby ran away. I drink popcorn and drink coffee 'cause I ain't got no steak. I ain't got no steak. Little gospel end there. All right, Courtney's here. Excellent. I got a question from Rachel about the boom chuck. Yeah, you could think of this boom chuck, boom chuck, boom chuck, boom chuck. But that brings me to, you know how like on guitar, a very common strumming pattern is like cha 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 cha. You can kind of put that to any song. I would say the piano equivalent to that is kind of like what you might get with something like Imagine. You do this sort of rhythm on anything on piano. It's sort of like the equivalent to guitar, I would say. That sort of like rhythm you can rely on to get you through any song. Hey, Dharmika. Right on. Yeah, I got this set up here so you guys can see and play along. This is a jam-friendly station. If you have an instrument in your hands, you can jam along with me. I would love it if you did that. Okay. Yeah, Dharmika, I thought Little Birdie said you released a song. We could do that one. We're doing community tunes here, so don't be shy. God said guitar. Excellent. It's your release date. All right. Let me look you up on Spotify. Oh, there it is. How about this?
I went down to the library for a book to find. I met the sweetest librarian. She was oh so kind. I asked her help for to find a book, daring, deep and true. She said, let's look at the banned book list and pick out one for you. I said the first would do. She said, it's overdue. I'll read that next. I'll read that next. When my name hits the top of the waiting list, I'll read that next. I'll read that next. Some books examine depravity of humans at our worst. Some have lewd sexuality or an angry curse. Some dive into that deep, dark place where fear and pain reside. And some weave tales that make us long to heal our great divides. I picked one on ecocide. She said, I'll look statewide. I'll read that next. I'll read that next. When my name hits the top of the waiting list, I'll read that next. I'll read that next. Lord of the Flies, the bluest eye, Huck Finn catcher in the rye, the kite runner, Slaughterhouse Five, Gender Queer, and Harriet the Spy. I'll read that next. I'll read that next. When my name hits the top of the waiting list, I'll read that next. I'll read that next. So when I get tired of my doom scrolling,
Thanks, Miko. Check you out next time.
videos, I know what to read.
Yes, you're right,
to
Kelly.
set
We're in
my
B-flat
mind
major.
free and fight the status quo, though the stock may well be low. Librarians will know how to get one from Ohio. I'll read that next. I'll read that next. When my name hits the top of the waiting list, I'll read that next. I'll read that next. When my name hits the top of the waiting list, I'll read that next. I'll read that next.
Pause that for a sec. That's awesome. Awesome song, Dharmika. Okay, so let's take a look at some of that. Now, I'm not 100% familiar with the song because I was just trying to figure it out just now. But you're right, Kelly. We are in B flat. And most of the chords in that song, as I heard it, would be a lot of B flats, E flats, and Fs, which work out to be chord 1, chord 4, and chord 5. You see, we're all about chord 1, 4, and 5 here. Wrote it in G. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's do a slow jam like this. It's going to be chord 1, which is B flat, E flat, which is chord 4, and F, which is chord 5. Bring it down to G if I want. Okay. Well, if I did that, it would be like this. G would be our chord 1, C would be chord 4, and D would be chord 5. Go. Okay. This text is a little small. Okay. G. Excuse me. G. D. And then C. D. G. C. D. Yes, I can. We're going to do Courtney next. Okay. Let's jam in G now. We got our chord 1, our chord 4, and our chord 5. So kind of like this. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and feel free to put some melodic lines on this. Dharmika, I'll have to listen to the song a little bit more, and then I'll have it in my hands. Right now, I'm just trying to do a slow jam. So I kind of want to do jams for people so they get a chance to play with somebody. I noticed the G minor in the bridge. Gosh, it's hard to have a conversation and play music at the same time. Let's try this bridge here. We're going to do A minor, D, E minor, and then E minor, D, G. All right, Joel. Well, so I think, Dharmika, you would have been capoing at the 3rd fret, I guess, for your song. Hey, what's up, Bryce? Because if I... Yes, okay. Bingo. Okay, got it. So if you look at G and you go 1, 2, 3 semitones, that puts you on B flat. So if you had a G major chord, all things being equal, you go up 3 semitones, you get B major. So that's the transposition. Let's do B flat just one more time here. So if our chords 1, 4, and 5 in B flat would be 1 is B flat, 4 is E flat, and 5 is F. Yeah, that's right. Don't worry. There's no homework. The E flat. Okay. Let's see if we can work it out. So our B flat major scale has 2 flats. There's my fingers. So it's going to be B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, and B flat. So your 1 chord is going to be B flat major, which is spelled B, D, F. Hey, what's up, Judith? Okay, our chord 4. Excuse me, I'm getting a, are you a human question? All right, our chord 4, which is E flat major, is going to be spelled E flat, G, B flat, like that. And then our chord 5 is going to be F. So F, A, C. Just like that. So E flat, E flat, F. And there we go. There's a little bit of B flat, which B flat's not that common on guitar, I don't think, unless you're using a capo. It's one of those, if you'd have to use bar chords a bit to, if you didn't have a capo. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's not in the hands. Alrighty. I said we were going to do. Oh, is Courtney still here? Is Courtney still here? I'm not sure. I can't see. Right on, Dharmika. Oh, he is here. Okay, excellent. Let's do. I think, Courtney, at one time you were asking me about the chords for Raise Your Heart. Oh my gosh. Stop it, Windows. So let's do Raise Your Heart. Okay. So I'm hearing it in F. Hear how F is like that bass note.
Words never made it to paper.
And this song pedals on F a lot.
Like punching at the glass of a two-way mirror. It's I who's in my way. Blood still pumping if you open a vein. Truth will bleed out if you put it to page. And I hear you say, raise your heart just a little bit more, a little
Going to
bit
chord 4.
more. Raise your heart just a little bit more, a little bit
2, 6.
The message comes as a thought, as a rule. Rise up, turn pain into fuel, and I must obey.
do a chord breakdown after the song. Right on. And a little bit of harmony at the end. All right, let's check out what that song's all about. So, to my ear, we're pedaling on F. Pedaling meaning that the bass note is sort of just hanging on while we do other stuff on top. And something I want to say about this song and its songwriting that I think is really cool is that it has a very strong rhythmic identity where it's got that... It's like throughout the song, it doesn't waver from doing that, which gives it its own character, I guess. Okay, so a lot of what I hear is that it's just F, and then sometimes add in a little bit of suspension. It's in my way. It's still F, right? So it's got this, it's simultaneously got a but I also feel it as having like a Thanks, Dharmika. Message comes as a thought, as a rule. Rise up, turn pain into fuel and spin with the B flat. Onto F. Okay. And then the chorus. Raise your heart just a little bit more, a little bit more. We're going to chord 4. Just B flat here. Raise your heart just a little bit, a little bit. And here we get a cool 2. Higher 6. So that's chord 2, which in this case is G minor, to chord 6, which is D minor, which is a real cool mixture. So let's try that again. Raise your heart just a little bit more, a little bit more. Raise your heart just a little bit more, a little bit. G minor, D minor. Chord 2, chord 6. Hey, Mikey. Back to chord 1. Does that make sense, Courtney? Am I making sense here? I hope I am. Okay, awesome. Okay, so more cool songwriting aspects about this this song is that so it pedals on that F throughout the first verses and the first much of the song. But then when we hit the bridge, we switch where we're landing on the 4, which in this case is B flat. So it's like the verses have this F to B flat relationship, but the bridge has a B flat to F relationship. It sort of just turns it on its head. I never wondered how to bleed. I only wondered how to breathe. We always suffer, we'll always suffer, maybe. Step down to D minor, which is chord 6. Back to chord 1. Maybe. It's a bit high for me. I'm starting to find some connection in my voice there. I don't quite have it yet. Yeah, so the bridge sort of flips the chords around, which is really cool. It's a way of getting more juice out of the same chords, which is something I really like in songwriting, when songwriters use the same chords in different ways rather than just jumping to something different for the sake of jumping to something different. Sort of using the same chords in a different way, sort of like mixing your paint on your canvas as you're painting, right? Kind of. Yeah, the G minor. I love that. I love telling people how brilliant their songs are, even if they wrote them on the back of a cocktail napkin. So yeah, those are sort of the words I would use to describe the key. It's predominantly an F. It has a bit, it pedals on the F, and it has a bit of suspension with the B flat. It's mostly F major and B flat major. There's this cool chord 2, chord 6 thing, and then just before the end, we drop down to chord 6 for a little bit before jumping back to F for the final Raise Your Heart. It takes some time. It takes some time, my man. You just got to practice every day. That's what it's all about. So yeah, that's Raise Your Heart as far as I can tell. But actually, you know what? I'm kind of surprising myself with my singing here. Raise your heart just a little bit more, raise your heart just a little bit That's the biggest reason why I picked up this song, is so I could practice that, because I don't sing like that too often. But that yeah, sorry Rachel. Hey, what's up, Chris? It's going, yeah. So it's the way I used to sing it, or would have to sing it, is more like raise your heart just a little bit more, which is fine, but that sort of breathy, sort of falsetto quality is not the way Courtney's singing it. Courtney has a lot more connection when she sings it, so it's a bit more like raise your heart just a little bit more, raise your heart just a little bit higher. Yeah, that's fair. I'm just glad I can do any of that. Yeah. But no, Courtney's, her tone is just so pure and clear, and I aspire to try to have some of that. I try to aspire to all you guys' singing styles. Try to copy a little bit of everything from all of you. You hear it? Yes. I knew you'd hear it. I knew you'd hear it, Mikey. It's getting better. Alrighty. Let's do some more music, guys. Let's see here. God was here. Okay. I didn't have a whole lot of time to check this one out, but I'll try to figure it out for you guys. This is a song by Julie Moffatt called Epiphany.
In the dark of the night, when it's still and it's quiet, he looks to the sky, searching for a sign to answer his soul's desire for a purpose to his life that goes by in the blink of an eye, and in the flashes that arise the moment we die. There's no need for greed or evil, only peace. Oh, he had to have an epiphany. It's the only way he could breathe. Oh, she had to have that same epiphany. It's the only way they could be. In the dawn of the day, when the stillness subsides and the conscious mind is hit with the tide of life moving by in its unbreakable stride, he falls behind as he tries to get back in line. He forgets what he decided to be the purpose to his life. Oh, he had to have an epiphany. Oh, she had to have an epiphany. It's the only way it could be.
Damn, that was cool. Let me get that back there. Okay, that is a wildly cool progression. I'm not sure I 100% got that down, but what I was hearing, Fiona Apple, yeah. What I'm hearing is some inversions. So I'm hearing A, Then to C, but inverted over G. B minor inverted over F sharp. Something kind of like that. Yeah, it's. I'm not entirely sure of the the right hand, but the bass I'm trying to figure out first. That's usually, by the way, that's usually what I try to do. I try to figure out the bass first, because the top can be a bunch of different colors and you still get away with it, but the bass has to be right in order to sound like the song. Maybe if Julie's here, maybe she can help us. Oh, dang. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll move on. Okay. Oh my God, it's almost 5:30 already. Holy moly! I thought it was like 4:30. Where did the time go, my guys? All right. Is Laura still here? Laura, are you still here? Okay. We're going to do a RECWALL song. We are going to do a RECWALL song. Now, this song, let me just cue up what the chords are going to be like. It's a lot of E minor. A lot of E minor, sometimes shifts to E major, and then there's another idea which is A and G. A, G, A, G, back down to E minor. So without the song, it's kind of hard to figure out how it goes. So let's play the song. This is a rocker. This is Fade Me Out, the last song off RECWALL's Fade to Grey. Okay, ready. Let's go, Laura. A, G, A, G, back to E. Let's go! that song's wild. Alright, I'm not good on my transitions yet. Not good on my transitions yet. Yeah, so that was Fade Me Out. Oh, that's a little loud. So let's break that down a little. The riff is mostly in E minor, especially with the E to G relationship there. Or at least that's how I'm hearing it. So that sets up the riff to sound very E minor, but then there's a point where Chris is singing in the verse, and he has an A that drops down to G sharp, which makes it sound major. So there's this dynamic of the riff feeling in E minor, but then the melody sometimes shifts in color to E major, and it's a real earworm. It really helps catch the ear. And then the other parts is just A, G, A, G, A, G, back to E minor. Yeah. Da, 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 da. There, it's major. Then A, G, A, G, A, G, E minor. E is a very common key to just rock out in because it's relatively easy on guitar. So many Chris's! So many Chris's!